The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Charles Lejano. Incoming Finance Secretary Ben Diokno assures the public that the Philippines will not fall into a debt trap like Sri Lanka. In an interview with the chiefs, Diokno explained that unlike Sri Lanka, the Philippines has a steady flow of foreign exchange and $106 billion in dollar reserves. Diokno also cited the 54% increase in the country's foreign direct investments. Sri Lanka faces its worst economic crisis in history after defaulting on its $51 billion foreign debt.
I think I can assure everybody na hindi tayo magkakaroon ng debt crisis like in the past. Mas marami tayong local debt than foreign debt, which means wala tayong tinatawag na foreign exchange risk.
The Trade Department has expressed dismay over the lack of cases filed against smugglers of agricultural products. Trade Undersecretary Ruth Castelo told Radyo 5 that a subtask group has initiated several entrapment operations where 600 million pesos worth of smuggled goods have been recovered. However, the Bureau of Customs has yet to file the necessary cases against the smugglers.
According to the BOC, syempre, yung mga kaso na ifa-file nila would have to stand in court. Kaya yung kanilang evidence gathering ay pinagbubuti pa nila para sigurado na hindi i-dismiss. Kaya po medyo hindi po ganun rin kabilis naman sigurong mag-file ng kaso.
An infectious disease expert believes that it's time to lift the COVID-19 state of emergency in the country as infections remain low. Mobile journalist Jacob Lazaro with the story.
More than 2 years since the country was put on lockdown because of the COVID-19 pandemic, and infectious diseases experts say it's time to lift the state of emergency in the country.
If you compare 2020, 2021, and 2022, napakalaking difference na. Ang mga kaso natin ngayon has been stabilized to less than 200, no?
Lifting the state of emergency would mean further loosening up of travel and capacity restrictions. In addition, this would also mean COVID vaccines would then be available commercially for those who want or need. Presidential Advisor for Entrepreneur Joey Concepcion points out that the country has already gone back to pre-pandemic times.
By declaring that the Philippines is not in a health state of emergency, gives greater confidence that we have succeeded as a nation to really control this virus.
Concepcion also urges the resumption of face-to-face classes as this will help revive small businesses. But both Solante and Concepcion agree that health protocols should continue. Face masks could still be mandatory indoors, but optional for outdoors. There's been an uptick of COVID cases in the past month, although daily average remains less than 200, and hospitalization remains at a safe level. Because of this, Solante is confident that the wall of immunity will hold.
Siguro, we have to treat this as something na endemic in a way na maluwagan na natin in terms of yung economic activities.
Vaccine and booster rollout have been sluggish lately, and there are concerns over waning vaccine immunity. That is why Solante and Concepcion urges the public to still get the jab, even after we emerge from the COVID emergency. Mobile journalist Jacob Lazaro, we are One News.
We'll bring you more stories after a quick break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Charles Lejano. The Health Department has reported the country's first 2 cases of the Omicron BA.5 subvariant. The subvariant was detected in 2 people from the same household in Central Luzon. They did not have any travel history abroad, and both are fully vaccinated with boosters. And these 2 patients have now recovered after previously experiencing cough and colds. Their other household members have been identified as close contacts and are now under isolation, with 1 testing positive for COVID-19. With environmental waste becoming a more pressing issue in the country, Smart Infinity, in partnership with Signal TV, is set to release a 3rd episode of Infinite Legacies, a docuseries that puts a spotlight on today's changemakers. One of them is Philux founder Stephanie Gonzalez. Philux is a homegrown luxury furniture manufacturer that combines impeccable taste and Filipino craftsmanship. Gonzalez's advocacy, self-sufficiency of local artisans, and an environmentally conscious lifestyle. Now, Philux, together with Smart Infinity, has partnered with Green Ants Builders to repurpose waste into construction materials to create sustainable and environmentally responsible communities. Catch Stephanie Gonzalez's story on Infinite Legacies, which will air on Sunday, June 5 at 7 p.m. here on One News.
A change maker is someone who lives a life of purpose, someone who can pay it forward and inspire others to do the same. I do what I do because I would love to be a continuous work in progress, to learn from others and from my experiences in the hopes of paying it forward. I also hope to continue living an inspired life.
For more updates, visit News 5, the Philippine Star and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. And you can also catch One News on Signal Play. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com so you can stream One News live anytime and anywhere. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I'm Charles Lejano. We're One News.